am never upset for the reason I think. Welcome back to another video. My name is Jose, and in this video we are going to talk about lesson number 5, A Course in Miracles. And again, I am never upset for the reason I think. Now, what does that mean? In previous lessons we talked about how everything we see is meaningless, how my thoughts are meaningless, how everything I see, the meaning it has is the meaning I give it, and how I don't understand anything. So the reason I am never upset for the reason I think is because what I think is meaningless. And what I think is based upon a reality that is meaningless as well. And the reason it's meaningless is because the only meaning it has is the meaning we give it. Now, everything in life, reality, when we are not aware that we are aware of ourselves, aware of life, experiencing life, and we are completely identified with the thinking mind, with the ego, and we think we are separate beings in this world, then we think that what happens to us is real. That all the bad things, that everything, things that people do to us, bad stuff that happens, that these things are real and that they have meaning in and of themselves. This is not true. And this is the reason why when we get upset, it is never for the reason we think. Let me give you an example. If you are driving a car and somebody cuts you off, you get upset, you get angry. You think how stupid that person is, how bad of a driver that person is, and how they don't take into consideration that you are driving there as well. Now, from a limited point of view, from the individual's point of view, and from a driver's point of view, this might be true. But from a much greater and bigger point of view, this is so incredibly limited. And so when you get upset for a driver cutting you off, you are not upset because a driver cut you off. You are upset because your meaningless thoughts are telling you that somehow you are a small entity that is driving, and some separate being, some separate person is doing something to you that is making you feel bad. That person is not respecting you. That person is somehow making you feel upset. Now, the thought that somebody else can make you feel upset, that somebody else can do something to you to make you feel bad, this is only the ego that can make you think something like that. And so when you think this, again, these thoughts are meaningless because they are simply projections of your ego, of the identity of the person. The I am this person. And there is that other person that did this to me. And so I think I get upset because that person did that to me, but the real reason I get upset is because I believe I live in a world of separation. The real reason I get upset is because I see something that is not there. The real reason I get upset is because I forgot that everything is just a projection and a reflection of myself. So whenever something happens to you, whenever you get upset because of a story, because of you missed the bus, because you went to the supermarket but it was already closed, because somebody said something to you, your work colleagues didn't respect you, because your mother said something to you, because your daughter or son disrespected you in some way, because you lost money, because you can't make it, can't pay the rent at the end of the month, because you look at yourself in the mirror and you see a bit of extra belly fat that you don't like, just repeat to yourself, I am never upset for the reason I think. You think you are upset for all these reasons. But again, the only reason you're upset is because you forgot the truth of who you are.